Good afternoon, everybody. Johnny B. Good here, located in Bridgton, Missouri. I just been assigned to pick up a load. Picks up in Springfield, Missouri. And by the way, this will be a very good video for you guys, because I suspect that this place that we're picking up is what they call the caves, the underground caves.
Proceed to the highlighted route.
Well, basically what that means is they
1/4 mile. Take the entrance to the right on I-270 South I-70, and then keep to the right in 700 feet.
I think we need to turn Tom off. Tom, go to sleep. All right. Most of Missouri is made of solid limestone. Well, they have a lot of limestone here. So what companies down here in Missouri is they dug a cave that's probably 20 feet in height, and it goes miles and miles and miles. And what they do is they quarry the limestone. They sell the limestone to road constructions instead of just digging a hole aimlessly and leaving a big hole and for nothing. What they do is they build caves of warehouses. I gotta figure out which way to go here. Tulsa, Memphis, Kansas City, St. Louis. Tulsa, Memphis, there we go. Okay, so what the company down here did is ingenious. Instead of just digging a big hole like over there in Illinois just to get the limestone out, they actually built a warehouse below ground, and they use those limestone warehouse into refrigerated freezers. Well, yeah, refrigerated freezer, that's kind of they make them into refrigerated warehouses, and company like Kraft, they take advantage of these caves, which are naturally cold and easier to cool down and maintain. And you'll see later, it's really gigantic down there. I mean, these places are huge, and they're all over Missouri. So anyway, we're going to be picking up a load over there, and that goes to Walmart in Winter Haven, Florida. So I take it that we're not going to be doing our dedicated run to Cranston, Rhode Island, which quite honestly I'm not really too hot on doing that anyway. It would be a dream come true if there was a dedicated run between Wisconsin to Winter Haven, Florida. That would be a trip. That would be something really nice. So for now, the immediate plan is stop at the TA and fuel up, get me a shower, and what else? And head down to Springfield to get the load. By the way, yesterday, I don't know what happened, but I uploaded a video and YouTube says video uploaded, so I deleted the file from my phone, and until now the video is never showed up. So let me go back to the topic that I was telling you guys yesterday. Alright, yesterday I went to go get my DOT physical to show up at a building that showed up from last year. The building was all closed up. I guess they moved right after I did my DOT physical last year. They moved real soon after that to a new building. Luckily, I left the house early enough that I still got to my appointment on time. And that was the easiest DOT physical I've ever been to. They did not make me strip. They did not make me wear a gown and all that. I tell you what, this doctor was zip in, zip out, and there you go. So anyway, by the time I get to the yard yesterday to give them a copy of my medical card, which we are required, I go into the safety department, give them a copy of my medical card, and one of the personnel says, well, you need to attend your quarterly associate meeting. So I did that, and what else? That took about 25 minutes. By the time I got to the truck, I was ready to go. It turned out the PeopleNet wasn't working. I'm actually driving, well, let me do this step by step. PeopleNet wasn't working, so luckily the technician for PeopleNet was there. The guy that works for the company and the guy that works for PeopleNet, they were both at the shop. So I said, well, okay, you guys fix it. And here's a load that was supposed to pick up at 9 a.m. They took the whole dash apart only to tell me that the PeopleNet wasn't working and they couldn't fix it. They know what the problem is. It's some kind of a harness between the cab and the sleeper, because the main computer, what they call the OBC, is actually underneath the bunk. So I'm actually driving with paper log right now, and I'm using my phone and email to get all my loaded information and to communicate with my dispatch, because as I said, that's not working. So I grabbed me a brand spanking new trailer out of the yard, go get the load, which is right across the street. We have a warehouse. Load it. That didn't take long for them to load it. I go over there, try to slide the tandems, and one of the pin wouldn't budge. It turns out one of the cotter pins got loose. So I had to go back to the shop again, had them take a look at that trailer. They finally got it fixed. drove about 3 miles down the road, tried to get fuel, reefer fuel, and cash advance so I could pay for my CAT scale. Then it turns out my fuel card wouldn't work. One of the things that they do is anytime a truck driver goes home for a home time, they automatically turn off our card. That way we can't run to the truck stop and get, cash advances, and we can't use it. They deactivate the card while we are on vacation. So anyway, I thought that was the problem. So I called the company up, say, hey, can you guys turn the card on? Reactivate it. They did. Oh, we got a phone call here. Hello? Yes? Time for work. Okay, love you. Bye. Bye. So anyway, they reactivated the card and still wouldn't work. And they thought, well, maybe I did not have a cash advance available. So they took that off. It still wouldn't work. It turns out that the problem was that this trailer that I grabbed from the yard was brand new, and somebody missed to put this trailer in the process of putting it in the WEL system. So when the truck stop tried to pay for it through ComData did not recognize the trailer, and so it came out as a trailer invalid. Oh, I tell you what, it took almost an hour and a half just to finally. They issued me a $426 worth of cash advance on a check. Cash that and use that to pay for the fuel. Then a separate $100 check, check, was issued for my personal use, which I had to use to pay for the what do you call that, CAT scale. I tell you what, I started my day. By the time I got my truck to the time I was able to go, I was ready to go by 11. I got hung up until 3 o'clock, I think, 3:30. It was it sure was a long, painstaking, trying day. And that's when I head to the house, bribe my daughter Jackie $10 to bring this microphone with me. And I was actually tempted to leave the microphone up there because I was thinking, well, they're just gonna bounce me right back up anyway. I'll get it tomorrow. Boy, am I glad I got it, because I've learned a long time ago that, they don't always end up letting you do what they said they were going to do. like this right now, for example, we're headed for Missouri all the way down to Florida. And I must say, as far as the view of this camera to where it is, I like it. I really do. It seems like, it almost seems like you guys are watching a movie or something, or as if the screen or the windshield is a screen, a TV screen or a movie screen. It's almost got that, I don't know how to describe it, but it's got that movie, watching movie kind of an effect to it. I don't know why I feel that way, but yeah. And it certainly would not have been as a good of a video if I did not have the microphone. I don't know what happened to the video that I did yesterday. It uploaded it, but for some reason it's not there. I don't know. This Toyota Tundra over here, carrying all the bush, doing 50 miles an hour on the middle lane. You know, I can't criticize people for driving slow, but at least be considerate and drive on a slow lane, right? As much as possible, if you can drive on the right lane, if you're gonna drive slow. But who am I to blow against the wind? Okay, we're gonna be headed, right now we're on Interstate 270, which is the bypass for St. Louis. We're headed 270 south, exiting onto 44 south, headed towards Springfield, Missouri, all the way to Joplin, Missouri, Tulsa, Oklahoma, all the way to Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Better get over. Better get over. So anyway, oh, I forgot to tell you guys when is my appointment over there in Winter Haven, Florida. My appointment is October 11, 2000 hours. Today is the 9th. The grand total miles is 1,051. From the pickup point to the delivery is 1,051. Not including the empty miles, which was about 230 maybe. I can read your mind asking about the question of do I get paid for the empty miles? Yes. It just doesn't show up on the pre-plan, but it shows up on the statement, the driver pay statement of the empty miles. We truck drivers love running around empty in the summertime or when the weather is nice and dry. But when it's cold and wet or snow, oh, it's no good to run around with an empty trailer. There's no weight to push you down on the ground. Boy, do I need this truck needs a really thorough truck wash, truck wash. She is dirty. Too bad I don't have the time right now to. Hey Armin, that sound, that's the rumble strip. You know what, Armin? Every time I run over the rumble strip, I don't hear the brr, 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 brr. I hear the name Armin. Just kidding. I will forever associate that rumble strip as Armin. Missouri looks like their early sign of leaves change the colors. Pacific, Rolla, and Joplin. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, there's in Missouri, there's a place called Pacific, Missouri, Rolla, Missouri, Springfield. They even have a Mount Vernon. Or is it just Vernon? I think it's Mount Vernon. Well, I'm gonna give you guys a little break. Not make this video any longer than it is. There's really nothing else here. So we'll catch you later. Johnny Be Good here. Located in Pacific, Missouri. Peace.